Man plants 6,000 trees after wife's death. 17 years later, a pilot discovers the shocking reason. Back in 1995, after his wife Janet suddenly passed away from heart failure at just 50, 70-year-old Winston Howes, a farmer from South Gloucestershire, England, was absolutely crushed. They had been married for 33 years, and she was his best friend and his whole world. Every morning, he'd wake up expecting to hear her voice, and every evening, he'd find himself staring at her empty chair. For weeks, Winston wandered alone across the quiet fields of his 112-acre farm behind their farmhouse in the English countryside near Wickwar, searching for some way, any way, to keep her memory alive. Then one morning, he got a wild idea, something that would let him speak to her without words, a living promise that she'd never leave his heart, even long after he was gone. So he set aside a 6-acre field, gathered around 6,000 tiny oak saplings, and worked from dawn to dusk, planting each one by hand for an entire week. But here's the remarkable part. He didn't plant the trees in straight rows like any ordinary farmer would. In the center, he planted daffodils that would bloom every spring. He didn't tell anyone exactly what he was creating, not even his closest friends. When it was done, Winston built a small wooden bench just outside the grove, facing the distant Watton Hill, the place where Janet had been born and raised. From there, he could see both the oaks and the hill. Sometimes he'd walk down, sit quietly, and just think about her. Over time, the young trees grew taller, forming a dense, secret woodland surrounded by hedges so thick that no one could see inside from the ground. For about 17 years, his secret remained unseen, until one spring morning, when a hot air balloon pilot named Andy Collett happened to fly over Winston's land. As he looked down, he could hardly believe his eyes. Beneath him, a sea of oaks formed a massive, flawless heart, its point facing toward Watton Hill. Inside that heart, thousands of daffodils glowed bright yellow beneath the sunlight, blending with the oaks to resemble a living heartbeat. Not wanting to miss the moment, Andy snapped a photo and shared it. And soon, Winston's quiet secret spread across the world, recognized as a hidden tribute of love so deep it could only be seen from the sky.